Let's see. Okay. A student asked me regarding my feedback regarding coconut juice. I suggest that you could think about the economic as well. For example, if your design is that your alarm clock can release coconut juice, it means that whenever it run out, you need to buy coconut and add coconut juice into your alarm clock all the time. So you could use the property, for example, liquid. If you really want your alarm clock to release the liquid, then it could be water. It doesn't need to be like coconut juice. Just my suggestion and my observation. Yeah, because it's not cheap. Coconut juice is not cheap, right? Yeah. Okay. Ah, let me get into this milestone. So this week is our week 13. Okay. We are on the 6th May. Today my main focus is to explain to you guys our last assignment, which is a final assignment. I asked you guys to form group of 3 to 4 people. Some group might already create a group in the LEB2, which is really good. I will get into that and rename for you guys so that you know the number of your group. Okay. And you guys will work in groups in the online template, could be like Canva, and then your team will randomly select main items and sub items. Okay. I will make sure every group have done that today. And then next week will be for consultation. So I will make a Google Sheet for you guys to write down the time that you would like to consult with me next week. And I hope like by next week you already finished like more than 60% and then come to consult with me. Okay. And then week 15, which is our last week of class, we will join the Zoom meeting and we will watch video of another section and we will assess their video. Okay. Similarly, other section will watch your video as well. Okay. So that's a milestone and the plan. This assignment also have a peer assessment come from your group member as well. Yeah. Mhm. And also from another section. Mm. So that's the overall point. I already went over that. Okay, so let me skip this part and move on to the final assignment section. So the theme is regarding pet products. Okay. We will work through this learning pyramid, start from like practicing brainstorming regarding the main item and the sub items. Okay. Then your team will seek for important ideas and then group them together, like what we have practiced in the past 2 assignments. And then each of you present idea or thought, and you negotiate within the group for the best design or concepts for your group, right? So the theme is the pet cooling device. Okay. So that's the main theme. The heat is more dangerous than you think. We could have heat stroke. Same as pet, they could have heat stroke as well. Okay. Because sometimes our ambient temperature is reached like 40 Celsius or higher. Okay. Which could impact pet health as well. Okay. There are different symptoms that they could develop due to the heat. Okay. I will not explain every detail here, but it's the definition that you can come back to read it as well. I will send the slide to you. Okay. Regarding the assignment, as I mentioned, after you make a group in the LEB2, I will rename for you. Our group is international section 42. Okay, so I will name it INT 42. Then I will I will order by I will write the number by first come first serve, like that. Okay. So each group will randomly select one main item and then 4 sub items, and additional will randomly select the species of the pet as well. Okay. So species of the pet and the main item is like one thing together, right? So these are the main item, pet accessory. Okay. And then Thai dessert is the first sub item. The second sub item is vegetable. And the third sub item is sport equipment. And the fourth sub item is beverage in cooler. If your group have 3 people, you will randomly select 3 sub items. Okay. If your group have 4, then you will randomly select 4 sub items for your group. Okay. I will come back to this later after I rename your group number. Okay. In addition to that, your group will randomly select the species of the main item that you design, right? The concept of it will need to match the species that your team randomly selected. Okay, so these are all the photos of the species that you possibly practice design concept of the pet accessory for it. Okay. For this assignment, I will send you the template as a PDF or PowerPoint. After you do the brainstorming on the online board, right? You could screenshot the brainstorming part and post on the either PowerPoint or PDF file. And you will need to show image of the main item that your team randomly selected and the sub item, because you will use this template to record the video. Like you use share screen and then you record the video. So another group could follow could understand your concept design. Okay. You need to describe the process of working on the online board in the PDF or the template. Okay. The note for this assignment is that your final design of the group, okay, this is important. So after your group make decision, or this is the final design of your group, the image represent your final design need to created by AI design tool. Okay, the final one, okay, not the individual one. The final one use AI to generate the image. Okay. This is the template of the final assignment. So you will put group code like INT 42, 01, 02, like that, okay? And then you could, your team could decide on the product name, okay? Just make sure it represent your product design, okay? Then you put the main item, what is your pet accessory? You will know it after you randomly select with me, okay? Then you will put it here. Okay. If you have 3 group member, then you will have only 3 sub item. This slide is for working process on the online board. Like for example, you use Canva, right? Then you screenshot the part of your brainstorming. You can put it here. You can add more page to it. Okay, if the space is not enough, right? This one is for the best idea, mean your group idea. Okay, for this template, you put your group idea, the detail here, and then the design sketch from AI design tool of the group. Okay, the final one is here. Okay. If you want to show the individual one, it could be here. Okay. And then you explain the concept of your final group design and the function, how it works. Okay, here. And then please put reference, for example, article that you read regarding the design concept, the website that you use to generate your AI photo, the prompt that you use to generate your AI photo, you put it here. Okay. When you finish, right, the template, right, or as much as you finish, like next week, please schedule the time to consult with me. And then after that, your group will need to make time to record video presentation between 5 to 7 minutes. Try not to like 8, 9, 10, quite too much. Okay, try to stick with 5 to 7 minute presentation, and you name the project INT42 and then the number, right? You present the selected concept of your group. Okay, in the video, you don't have to present the individual design. You don't have to present the brainstorming work. Just present the group concept. Okay, but please also in the group concept, please show your inspiration. What are the inspiration? For example, you have the post-it regarding the characteristic of your main item and sub item. You can show that, but just don't have to present the very beginning part. That part I will access from the PDF file. But in the video, another section, they want to see your main items, sub items, and then your inspiration to design your group product. Okay. Okay, I want to make it clear here. Because we have limit time, right? 5 to 7 minutes. And then the video, I will send you the share drive, like Google Drive link, so that you can submit your video there. Okay. Because it needs to be opened by another section. Okay. Okay, next week will be class consult. And the due date for this assignment and also video is the 17th May. Okay, so 11 more days, okay, to submit this assignment. Okay, so please note that. Okay. The rest will be the rubric. The first part of the rubric is similar to your past assignment last week, but there are additional rubric as well. This is the one that's similar, is regarding identify distinctive features, uniqueness of each items, the brainstorming part, right? So I will look whether you identify distinctive feature, uniqueness of each item in different aspects. For example, the appearance, the shape, the functions, the technology, and the material used. The second part, still the same as last week, is that you blend sub-elements of idea to important concept, be able to categorizing and organizing ideas, explain key concept and working principle of the products. The product is clearly related to the key concept. This one is like the idea organizing part. Okay. The third one is expressing supporting idea or one own thought. So this is individual. On LEB2, there will be assignment as a group and assignment individual, right? So this is the individual part that I will assess. So I will see whether you present ideas or thought with clear description of concept to introduce new unique idea and whether it is stand out from others. Okay. The fourth part is the selection of idea to build a concept from participant decision making. So your group make decision which concept you're gonna select as a group design, right? Whether you be able to present idea thought clearly to others from the selection of concept and idea, leading to new understanding, interesting concept, and whether it is stand out from others. Okay, so this one as a group. Innovate by combining from unique concept. The note here is cross section, meaning that professor of another section and the student in that section will assess your work here. So they will look whether you present a sketch of a model from the result of combination of group idea, whether it is unique, beautiful, consistent in terms of proportion, shape, function, working principle. It's like realistic, okay, have like potential to be realistic one day, for example, and whether it is stand out from others. Okay, so these are the criteria that when they watch your video presentation, these are what they assess. Okay, your work. And regarding presentation, I will explain during week 15. Okay. Okay. So that the explanation, let me go back to this part and let me take a look on the LEB2 here. Let me stop share first of all. LEB2 right now. Let me show you the assignment first before I move on to rename for you guys. Share my screen. So when you go to our class 231, you will see this assignment, right? M3 final assign group. So this one is the one that I asked all the group to create group here. So right now only one group create here. So I will rename like this. Okay, Inter 4201. So group Chayanit, Nonlada, Graiwit, and Gonchawan gonna be group 1. Okay, for example, like that. So I ask every group to create like this. Okay. And then you will see this one, final assign individual. This is where you take the screenshot of your individual concept design, okay, of the main product that your group randomly selected. Okay. Lastly, by May 20, everyone need to do the peer assessment of your group. Okay, when you finish your group work. Okay, so that will be all assignment for our class. Actually, these are the last assignments. Okay, let me get back here to the group. So group 1 can actually randomly select your main item because they already have all member right down here. Group 1, 4 people. Before I move on to let group 1 randomly selected, is there any question regarding this assignment here? Before I let group 1 randomly selected, I will share the link to the Canva online board in case you wanna duplicate it or make a copy of it. or you could create a new one. I don't mind, okay? Mm. But I have only one template, okay? I didn't prepare for every group. You will need to make a copy of it or create a new one. I will also send the template of the final assignment on the Line group, okay? And also the slide today. Here, let me send the template first, and then I will send the slide in a bit. So these are the template for final assignment. Okay. Now let me get back to the process of randomly selected. Open link. If anyone doesn't have group yet, doesn't form group yet, please discuss, please communicate in the Zoom chat or the Line group chat. Okay. Right now, what I'm doing is open the link for you guys to randomly select it. Give me one moment. Okay, I finish open it. Let me go back to the LEB2. Okay, group 2 already typed their name, so let me rename group 2. INT 4202 gonna be Thanaphum Jirapong. I'm sorry, Jinapong Ekarat Adunvit gonna be group 2. Okay. Let me stop record here. So for the concept design for pet cooling device, right? For example, your group got pet house or pet cage. Your team, that's the main item of your team. So your team will design pet cage or pet house for horn frog, okay, from what you guys randomly selected. So that's the main item, okay. To keep horn frog temperature is not too hot for it, okay. Then you receive the sub item, right? You will brainstorm regarding the sub item, each sub item. So you brainstorm regarding characteristic of each sub item. You don't have to decide yet, just brainstorm about Thai dessert that your team got. For example, it's khao mao. So you could search, oh, what is khao mao? What is the texture of it, or like the color of it? And then you brainstorm about the vegetable that you got. For example, here is pea, right? So then the color is green, the texture, what is the texture of it? And then this sport equipment, your guy got javelin, right? So um the material of javelin, what is it? Is it metal? Then when you wanna design the pet cage, then you combine uh uh you could select some a few of a characteristic from each sub item, okay. And your team got beverage as a soda, so you brainstorm about that beverage. Let me show you the online board of the previous assignment, so it maybe help a little bit here. Let me stop share here first and find the online board. Give me one moment here. Is there any? So this one is in Thai, but let me share the process of it, okay? So first of all, this one is the past assignment, the alarm clock, right? So you guys brainstorm about the main item, alarm clock, but in this case, it's gonna be main item. For your case is a pet cage for horned frogs. That's your main item, right? Then the sub item, yours is khao mao. Then you brainstorm about khao mao itself. Don't have to worry about the cage yet. Just think about khao mao dessert, right? Then what do you think about khao mao dessert? The information that you know about it. Then you brainstorm about sub item P, right? Then you brainstorm, what do you know about P? Just focus about that. And then there are additional of two sub item. Then you brainstorm about that sub item. After that, you categorizing. Oh, this one is about color. This one is about movement. So you categorizing them into topic so that it's easier for your team to design. Okay. So the individual design, like I bring this inspiration from alarm clock that you brainstorm, bring that inspiration from mangosteen and the inspiration from this insect. And then this is my individual design, for example. Okay. So each person make an individual design. Then your group discuss with each other. Maybe we could combine concept from each person, and this is our group decision. Okay, like that. That's the process. So when you first begin, you just brainstorm about the main item, all the sub items separately. And then you think about the concept before your group make decision. Okay. So that's the process. Okay. In addition to last assignment, right? So this assignment, it has like template for you. So that's the additional part that you will need to use the template for it, like the template that I sent in the Line group, right? This template here. I suggest to use template because you will need to record video of your presentation later on, and then it could help you to prepare for the presentation. And in this template here, you will use the sketch from AI design tool of your group decision. Okay, this one AI design tool will be for group decision photos. Okay, use AI generated photos, like your final design of the group. Okay, and then detail of it. Okay, so that's will be my explanation. Okay. Okay, so let me stop record here.